Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Chubbs Aquatics. What's up, what's up, Dex? What's up, Ian? How y'all doing? Welcome to Down the Bayou without Jess. So, tonight we're just going to chill and hang out and talk fish and plants and whatever y'all want to talk about. So, if y'all want, come on up. See them tanks. See what y'all got going on. How y'all day? Come on up, Ian. There's me. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I'm going to switch the camera around. Purpose. Oh, my day was okay. Might have a job, might not. We'll find out. There, there we go. Don't see some of this tank here. Got my ugly mug. Yep. Crips are coming up good in here. Here's some succulents that my wonderful girlfriend Dawn gave me. They're so pretty. Getting light from the tank. Fish on, Muppet. Hello. How y'all doing? Yeah, just a hangout night. Yeah, should have called it guys' night, not a girl. The girls' nights. Hey, Lori. How you doing? Just looking at this here tank. Ain't from a tripod, so I ain't got to hold the dang phone. What's up, Rockford? Come on up here and make the show interesting. Because with just me, it's going to get boring really quick. Oh, these plants are doing good. Oh, first live stream, isn't it? Almost hit the cat. Good boy, I think he has a bacteria infection. What's up, buddy?
Yo.
You ever heard of duck lips?
Duck lips?
Yeah, on the fish. Or yeah, that's what it's called.
Uh, no, I've heard of cottonmouth.
No, I heard of cottonmouth too. That's not what he got.
I'm going to come and do a little bitch right now. Mechanics out there, if you don't want to work on a 1978 car, quit the industry. It's a fucking car. Oh, sorry. It's a car. You're supposed to work on it.
Hey, fuck it. This is Chubbs Aquatics now.
They won't even do an oil change on a 1978 Lincoln Continental. It's too old.
Well, 78, that ain't that freaking old.
Well, according to the mechanics, it is. They won't look at the air conditioning either,
That's right.
even though it's been switched over.
That's retarded.
My mom's going back and forth to the hospital in a 78 Continental with no air conditioning.
Yeah. Yeah, Laura, I think he does have duck lips because of the way he's keeping his mouth open.
Are you sure he didn't try to swallow a rock?
No, all the rocks in here are huge.
Okay. Well, no. What I see those small ones, the brown
Oh,
ones.
that's snails.
Oh, snail. Maybe he's caught a snail.
No, he could eat. He
Oh,
eats,
okay.
but he just can't close his mouth. I thought he might have dislocated his jaw, but it doesn't look like it. I'm thinking now it's you see how he won't close.
Okay, let's look at my handy dandy book here.
Not real bad though. I've seen it where it just rot, makes it mouth rot, and then they just die. But what's up, Bronson? Yeah, I'm doing good, bud. Yeah, he's still pretty though, still eating. So I don't know. Should be alright though. I get this set up there. Yeah, it could. I'm treating him with Melaflex right now. Doing too could help, but I don't know if it's what kind of bacteria it is.
Well, are his fins clamped?
No, it's really good.
It might not be sick. Usually, sickness. One of the signs of any sickness is the clamped fins.
No, it's fine. I don't know. It's weird. He's acting funny though. I mean, he's not really acting funny. It's just weird that he don't close his mouth.
The closest thing I found so far is mouth fungus.
Hey, Dale. What's that?
I said the closest thing I have found so far is mouth fungus.
Yeah.
Um,
What's up, Ian?
What's up, Chubbs?
What's happening?
Not much, just chilling.
Oh, okay. Oh, what my little guy's doing? Yeah, pretty. Been good, buddy.
Yeah, it's looking good. It's clearing up. This was the green water tank.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it cleared up though. And I trimmed the carpet of pearl weed yesterday.
Right.
I have so much plant.
Huh.
You can't even see through that. That's how much plant is in there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
I got a bunch of containers like that full of all
You
kind of
need
shit.
some pearl weed and Vallisneria, Rotala. Yeah.
Huh.
Guppy grass. I've pulled so much guppy grass. I've probably pulled 1.5 pounds of guppy grass out of there.
Right on. Looking good, but
Oh, Canada.
I was waiting for it.
I was looking at my book to find out what this disease might be, but like I said, the only thing that mentions mouth open is mouth fungus.
Well, Lori from Monster Fish Gal, she was saying that Trimax kind of get that.
Yeah, they do.
Yep.
Well, Jack Dempsey's, flower horns, a lot of the Central and South Americans get it.
And it's caused by a bacterial infection.
But I don't know if it could be lockjaw. I mean, it could be. I mean, his jaw moves a little bit, but he just doesn't close it.
Usually, if it's in the gill, they would open their mouth and their gills real wide like a yawn, and it'll pop out eventually. He doesn't seem to be doing that. What's on his fin?
Color coming in.
No, maybe I'm guessing a 1/4 inch from the body. It looks like a large white spot.
Yeah, it looks like a white spot. He does have a little fungus on the top of his head, too. On the other side of him, right there.
He's like, nope, you can only get my good side. Yeah, try treating with a broad spectrum antibiotic
I was thinking, too.
is the only thing I could think of.
I was thinking it might be a hole in the head, too, but I don't know.
Well, from what I understand, a hole in the head is caused by was it
Carbon.
improper diet?
Yeah. Or carbon, too.
It's caused by a number of different things. It's either like a parasite or improper diet, just improper water conditions.
You can try a nuclear option of feeding medicated food, treating the tank itself, and try that way.
I'll be
'Cause
doing
that-
something.
Because if you do the medicated food, it'll work on the internal if it's an internal thing.
Yeah.
Whereas the water treatment would work on the outside.
Yeah. What's up, Stephen? Steven?
It almost
Checking his food out.
I'm getting that feeling it's a snail.
Oh no, he'll eat a worm.
Oh, he does still eat. Okay.
Yeah, he eats. He ate a piece of worm. He'll eat food, but he just can't close his mouth on it.
Hmm. I mean, the only thing I could suggest doing is taking the fish out, getting the tweezers that when you push them, they open. So when they're relaxed, it's closed. Putting it in there and squeezing on it just a little to open its mouth and trying to look in.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it is doing that head shake.
Yeah.
Are you? I noticed you have small fish. Are you missing any small fish?
No, well, he gets them every now and then. But there's just a couple of these killifish and a couple of guppies. But he's been like this for going on. Well, it's been a while now, a couple of weeks, and it looks like it's starting to get worse. I just started treating him with Melaflix yesterday, so we're gonna see. Don't know. Hey, Jay Oliver, what's up? Oh,
So, good news on my side. Pops is going to be fine. he only had a 75% blockage, and they put in a stint.
Only 75, huh?
They took him to the hospital in an ambulance on Thursday or Friday
Uh-huh.
because he was having shortness of breath and sweating and all that, no arm pain or anything. But
He's definitely irritated. Whatever.
yeah,
Whatever it is.
he's trying to scrape flukes of some kind.
I don't know.
Hey, anyone that knows, can a gill fluke get big enough where it'll make the mouth stay open?
I don't think so. Cause I'm looking there. I got flashlights and everything. I'm looking at his mouth when he's looking straight at me, and it don't look like anything's in his mouth.
Have you tried getting a hold of Steven, the
See
biologist?
straight down his mouth, all the way to the back of his throat.
What about that mad Steve, the mad something or other? He does roly poly bugs and talks about medication a lot and stuff.
I don't know, Steven. The guys on standby. We're gonna see what they say. Nothing in his mouth.
Poor fish.
Yeah, we're gonna get him figured out though.
Yeah.
Just remember, Chubbs, if you have to give mouth to mouth, anything more than 5
I'm gonna
minutes is
call
not
you.
mouth to mouth
I'm gonna
anymore.
call you. I gotta give him out the mouth. I'm gonna call you.
Yeah, no.
Uh,
I don't have the lung capacity.
hey, what's up, Melvin? Don't figure him out.
I don't know. I'm stumped on that too.
Yep, that's a weird one.
The only times I've had fish do that is they had a rock in their mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, chili burp. Oh,
Uh-huh.
Jesus, that should be illegal.
Yep, you shouldn't be burping.
Well, I'm still eating chili and stuff like that.
Hmm.
I'm not eating solid foods just yet.
Uh-huh.
And it just so happens my stomach does not agree with chili. I mean, it tastes good. It's just my stomach don't like it. It burps a lot.
You like it, your body don't.
I like it. Crush some crackers up, throw some cheese in to dilute because the stuff I get, I've noticed was it Hormel? The non-bean is spicier than the bean,
Right?
but I don't like eating the bean because it gets stuck in my tooth hole
I know, that sucks.
and I got to dig it out and stuff.
Right?
So I go with the hotter. So I put the crackers and the cheese and stuff to dilute it some.
That's smart.
I almost bought more stuff from Aquatic Arts today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah, it
like,
can
no.
be deadly on there sometimes.
What you was looking at?
What was it? Last night I bought them out on their black Venezuelan Corys.
Oh, no shit.
And I was actually thinking of getting some shrimp, but I'm like, no, I'll wait. because honestly, I shouldn't even about to fish because I'm still in limbo here.
Right.
As the new landlord says, as it stands, your rent's not going up. Well, that means it's going to go up eventually.
Yeah.
And depending on how much it goes up, I mean, that dictates if I'm moving or not.
Right.
Because this place ain't worth anything more than what I pay. It's been neglected for so long from a slumlord and stuff like that. And the old landlord, right before as they were selling the building, they moved new people in illegally.
Huh.
They didn't do any background checks, no lease, no nothing, no money, no nothing. They just let the old tenant hand the keys over to the new tenant.
Fucked up.
So, but the good thing is right now he's dealing with that tenant. And it sounds like that's going to take a while because the tenant already said, I'll take it. I'll take this to court. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, okay, if you had a lease, yeah, I would say take it to court. You ain't even got a lease. You have no receipts. You paid nothing. You just moved in. You have no leg to stand on as far as that I think. But it's not my building. If it was, oh my God.
If it was your building, you'd be the only tenant.
No. I would definitely redo this place though. I would change it from a four unit into a 2 unit. Give a third bedroom, instead of a bedroom with a half bedroom, which is the den bedroom, I would keep the other master bedroom. So you'd have 2 master bedrooms and then a small bedroom.
Yeah.
And turn the front
aquatics. What's up?
turn the front room into a dining room on the other side.
I sure be. I ain't gonna be on here till for about 2 hours. Maybe more. We'll see.
Photobomb, are those mollies?
No, these are variatus platies.
Platies. Okay. I can't really tell. Your camera's out of focus or something.
Yeah.
Or-
I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know.
Or my internet is lagging and it's dropping down to like
I don't know.
140 or something.
I think it's his internet.
I don't. The internet's been really messed up lately.
Yeah, I don't know. All right. Starting to look a little better. Yeah. That looks a lot better.
Oop, there goes the pygmy cories.
So am I crazy for wanting to throw my black Venezuelans in with my NUS quarries, being that they're pretty much the same thing?
What's the difference?
Well, from what from what I have read, you take the NUS quarries and you selectively breed them, and that's how you get the black Venezuelans.
Oh, so black Venezuelans are just inbred.
It's just a color morph. Yeah, it's not from what I understand from reading over the past couple of weeks, it's not a different fish. They call it a different fish.
Uh-huh.
It has a totally different scientific name and all that, but they're the same fish.
Well, it's got a different scientific name than they're a different fish.
But how you breed NUS, and that's how you get the black Venezuelans.
Well, then it would just be a color morph for the Inuits. It wouldn't be a whole other species.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I mean, crazier shit has happened in scientific names.
Yeah, true that.
I thought there were color morphs of the red Venezuelan cory. The black Venezuelans.
I don't think so.
Because there is a red
No
Venezuelan.
fucking idea.
Oh, see, this says this one I just found says something totally different. But anyone heard of My Tank Life? Is a rare color variant of the gold flash Cory. But I've read it's the Inuus Cories.
Those filament barbs are so chunky.
Oh, I know, they're freaking huge.
Is that broadleaf sage on the left over there?
Yeah. Right there?
Yeah, that looks nice.
Oh, yeah,
It's like punching your face green.
Yep. Smaller than a sword, but still got the good look. And stays shorter than Val. I just put a few more plantlets in there. It's starting to come up. Right behind that, right in front of that dark red Valigia.
Cool.
So, Michelle. Hey, Sandy. Check that out. Now let's see. Be able to get a breakdown view. It's all cryptnarii right there on the bottom.
You froze for me.
A little bit of Atra coming out of it. Really, Steven? That's awesome. I'm waiting for mine to make a baby. Mine's freaking huge.
Yeah, that crypt is huge.
This crypt?
Yeah.
That's a crypt pondifolia. Big
It's got
pondifolia. It's throwing babies too. Dojo looks got huge.
Oh, maybe I'm remembering it wrong.
Lots of food.
Wow, did you know the black Venezuelan Cory is the only Cory cat in that specific what do I want to say, river, stream, whatever?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Probably
C.
the only one they caught.
venezuelis is a large Cory and is restricted to a limited range in two closed drainage systems, Rio Tui and Lake Valenca,
okay.
Huh.
Yeah.
situated north of the Serrana del Interior. I hate Spanish.
Uh-huh.
Serrana del Interior.
Yep.
It's
Cool.
the only Cory in these waters.
That's the Venezuelan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can believe that. The Orinoco River Basin and all those other rivers and lakes over there. I mean, there's just so much diversity that I can see that area just has one Cory.
You know what? Are these really Venezuelans that I
Hmm.
bought? Because
It's a good question.
I didn't look at the scientific name.
Yeah.
Where? Cory. No, they're not. They're not. They're the should SCHULTZEI.
The Schultz eye?
Yeah, that's probably where I'm thinking of. It's maybe I got the NUS in that other one. It's those are the ones they come from. They're a color morph of those, the S one.
Okay.
See, that's very. I think this guy. I'm gonna have to bitch at him.
Jumping in shit, huh?
Well, no, they say it's Black Venezuela Cory, but it's not a Black Venezuelan Cory. Because the Black Venezuela is Corridorus Venezuela or something like that.
Yeah.
What's up, Chewy?
I mean, I really don't care. They look the same as the Black Venezuelans, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
I just
you think you got the right stuff?
well, no, I bought them thinking they were the Venezuelans and paid the price that they, you know. Then again, it was 50% off, so who
Oh,
cares?
What's up, Chewy?
how are you doing, Chubbs?
I'm doing. What's up, Terry?
Are
What's
you,
going on?
are you skippering a boat?
Nope, I'm at home.
Oh, okay. Were you earlier today?
No, I went on a job interview, but we're gonna see how that turns out.
Oh, okay.
Lord, good luck on that.
Yeah, hopefully. I said he was gonna give me a call in the morning, so we'll see.
Alrighty then. Chubbs is rocking and rolling the filament barbs.
What's up?
The fish are just hanging out, not really bothering anybody. They're just hanging out.
So you know about the guest on Friday, Chubbs?
What?
What's
On
that?
this show, do you know about who the special guest is going to be on the aquatic morning show on Friday?
Or Jess's stream?
Yes. Do you know who it's going to be?
Well, fuck if I know.
Nope.
I do.
Spit it out.
God, you are super fucking special. You know 4 days in advance.
Well,
Your aquatic
I'm
morning
just
show
going
is
to
going to
put
be.
something together for it, okay? Because
What?
I happen to know the guest very, very well.
Oh, okay. Well, who's
Well,
it going to be?
who's the
man?
guest? Spit it
It
out.
was going to be Dan from Jack and Dan, the former metal drummer and singer of the band All Out from Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
A
And
little ditty about Jack and Diane. Not sing right.
exactly. But the interesting thing
That was John Mellencamp, by the way.
about Jack is one of his major stories on YouTube
What?
ties into a disaster that happened in Calgary.
Well, yeah, if he was in Calgary, that's a disaster right there.
No. He wasn't in Calgary. Calgary went through a flood in about 2013.
Dang it.
And
That was actually going to be a funny joke, but you ruined it.
I know. Well, you can tell your joke. But the thing is in 2013, the Calgary Zoo went through a flood. And our hippo and Nile tilapia exhibit was built by them. They had such a specialized filter system in that particular exhibit. It was amazing. It drew water from the Calgary River, heated it, recycled it, filtered it out again. It filtered in and out. But during the flood, it couldn't handle all of the contaminants. We lost all of our Nile tilapia in that exhibit. They were beautiful. They were spawning with hippos in their water. Tilapia and hippos are best friends.
They couldn't take them out and put them in fish tanks?
We're talking about a flood here.
They couldn't just like shut the system down a little bit.
Well, they knew the flood was coming, right?
No, they didn't. It was under dam seepage. It was blamed on the people that ran the dam system. It cost
so a dam broke. Okay.
$50 million. No, it didn't break. They just didn't allow the water through in time. So there was a lot of underwater going deeper into the Bow River and leaked all the way out, plus it overflowing the dam.
I think that's the one we eat. Blue tilapia.
They would have known that was happening, though, right?
Yeah, that's what kind of happens when you have a major rain event.
Yeah.
Exactly. We went through a major rain event, and it was in the month of June, and so we were still getting hit by the runoff from the mountains. So it was like a major disaster. The Bow River and the Elbow River overflowed.
I don't know. How do you consider a little ditty by Jack and Diane a major ditty? A major...
I said Jack and Dan.
I'm being a smart ass.
I
Damn it.
know.
Get the damn joke.
I know. I know. You like it. You like pulling the thing, right? Okay.
It's a
I
little ditty
understand.
about Jack and Diane.
But the song that I listened to that was donated.
Something's going on here. I can't hear nothing y'all saying. Oh, scribble scratch. Hold on 1 second. See that?
S
Yeah,
is
well-
asking if Nile tilapia is the same as what we eat. I'd be willing to bet it is.
Yeah,
I don't know what the hell's going on here.
but that pond.
And that's
pond
also
area,
saying Cleveland rocks.
that pond area, like the exhibit is beautiful. Okay, like it's part aquarium and part pond, right? So you can watch the tilapia spawning.
Chubbs,
That's
that tank is one piece of food away from absolute chaos.
You think?
Yeah, I actually that's exactly what I think.
Well, my favorite fish down there is in that tank too.
Oh, chubs. Where the hell was I? I found a monster fish pack for $60. It had a monster fish pack. It had a red-tailed cat. It had and two different shovel noses.
Oh, that's cool.
I was looking. Man, I don't know where the hell I found it. I found it last night when I was doing the stream. I don't know what shop it was at though. I'll have to go through my list and find it again.
Yeah, I want to see it actually.
I only brought that up because they would like go great in a tank like that.
All right.
Yeah, that tank is like 2 seconds away from pure chaos.
No,
Oh, yeah.
not at all.
Well, it's
What do you
a
mean, not
similar.
at all?
My thinking is a similar situation to like an African cichlid tank. You know, more fish crowded in together, less hostility.
Yeah, that's the idea. Except that, honest to God, if that largemouth bass and or the heck is that?
That's a
The
Texas
dark
cichlid.
one. Yeah, the Texas cichlid. Yeah, either one of those decide they want to go batshit crazy, they're gonna go batshit crazy.
Yeah, I know.
So how's the weather down
Get that pond done so you can get out of here.
Here we go.
How's the weather down there, Chubbs?
Oh, the weather's perfect.
Okay.
Chubs.
Hi.
It's called. It's from worldwidepetsandfish.com. Monster Cat Attack Pack. It has a red-tailed cat, a hybrid shovel-nosed cat, and a tiger shovel-nose.
Wow. That's just a
For
monster catfish tank.
$69.99.
That's pretty good, actually.
Because I've seen red tails go for that.
I will
Olive
say
Garden.
those are really pretty catfish.
Oh, yeah. They just get 4 feet long.
Yeah, that's the only problem.
Well, you can canoodle them when you're sleeping. You
Yeah.
can cuddle up to them.
Yeah, sleep with them.
Oh,
But
the
yeah,
one lady,
the-
the one crazy lady in Indiana slept with her ball python until it ate her. So he can.
Dude, I would so sleep with a red tail cat.
Oh, yeah.
I've had one, man.
I don't know. I don't
did.
like to sleep with the fishes, kind of a pirate thing.
I'd do it.
Well,
I'd
if
be
you-
like, hey, little buddy, how you doing? And dude, red tail catfish. I don't know what it is, but they don't have any slime.
Yeah, they're bone. They have an exoskeleton.
Yeah, it's like touching leather.
Yeah. But there's a new catfish. I got a channel cat in there right underneath that bullhead.
All I know is if you're going to sleep with your fish, you better put on your concrete shoes.
Dude, I'd be like,
Right.
hey, little buddy, let's have a nap.
Uh-huh. Yeah, wet bed. New meaning of water bed. Ay, ay, ay.
I gotta hang out with S. One of these days, I have to hang out with S.
I posted that link in the private chat in case you wanted to check it out, Chubbs.
Yeah, I'm going to check it out later. Oh, I did a big trim on this tank. Can you tell?
Oh, yeah. I watched that trim.
Uh-huh.
Man, I honestly cannot believe the change of the last time I saw that tank to the very beginning of that one video.
Right. This tank might have changed a little bit.
I love the barb.
Yeah, you can actually see the barbs now.
I got those 5 banded barbs I won from Dan's Fish. I don't ever see those suckers.
5 banded barbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are cool. These are black Reuben barbs and green tiger
Yeah, ruby barbs and green tiger barbs.
All right.
Yep. They're a nice green.
S, if you and me are actually at the same fish event, I guarantee you we're gonna go out and have some beers together. Just saying. I'm just saying there's a
Freaking awesome.
chance. I'm just saying there's a chance that S and I might enjoy an adult beverage together.
Right. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, this thing was a whole hell of a lot better.
Poor little barbs, man. They ain't got nobody to bully.
I know. They ain't got no room to swim either.
Well, I got plenty of room to swim, but it just ain't got anybody to bully.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of plecos in there.
Yeah, they ain't gonna pick on the plecos though.
Oh yeah, they got stuff to pick on in here. They got a bunch of Neocaridina in here.
No. Now
Oh,
they're
yeah.
beating up on shrimp. Man, they don't beat up on shrimp.
Oh yeah, they do as soon as they eat them. I think they're so fat.
I guess that's more predation than aggression. It's a little different. Yeah, that's a nice Bobitus. You've had that plant a long time.
It's been in that spot since I started this tank a year ago.
Poor
Oh,
little,
almost a year and a half now.
poor little shrimps just hanging out, not bothering anybody, going, leave me the fuck alone, man.
Okay.
Hey, I'll feed my clear cherry shrimp to my cichlids.
My big female, long fin. You got some serious long.
Oh, that is so cool. So in Alton, Illinois, guy owns a house and his sidewalk collapsed out in front of his house. So he looks into the hole that the sidewalk left, and there's a tunnel going underneath his house, like a 15 feet wide tunnel,
Real.
all
And
bricked and everything.
Where did it go?
It's from the 1800s. I'm assuming it's some kind of train.
Some kind of train.
Yeah, it's a big tunnel.
Again, I have to ask where in the fuck to go.
Hell if I know.
Well, I mean,
You know, the Flinko was trying to make a cave out of that damn heater cover. I left that heater cover in there when I was using the heater when they had some ick in here. And they done laid eggs in that damn thing already.
That's funny. Don't even need a pleco cave with the heater cover.
Yeah, Flinko cave right there. Oh no, I took it out so over here with the Flinko.
Have you guys seen the new saltwater fish I got?
What?
The new saltwater fish I got?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
are those guppies?
Emmers, yeah.
I guess you didn't get the joke, but
Same thing.
Huh. They don't know what it's from.
Rico, what's up, Rico?
Rico just got done streaming, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, usually makes his rounds starting over here after he gets off.
I didn't watch it because Rico was busy being a respectable person.
Yeah,
I hate it when he does that.
Yeah, the nerve of him, huh?
Yeah, how dare you be respectful? Respectable.
Uh-huh. Well, yeah, all much look the same.
God damn it! I gotta go to bed.
Sleep is for the devil.
Oh,
Sleep is for pussies, right?
The size of this damn sword. This tank is 22 inches tall, 36 inches wide, 18 inches front to back. An Amazon sword takes up all of it.
Dude, that's what they do.
I'm waiting for it to sprout out some babies.
Yeah, and the other thing is you have no idea how big that root system is underneath.
Oh, I guarantee you I do because I looked at it with a flashlight.
Yeah, pull that freaking plant up, and it's gonna take every bit of that substrate with it.
Oh, yeah, you can guarantee that that root system underneath that tank right there, underneath that thing goes this far out.
Oh, probably more.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's what sword plants do, man. They put out roots, lots and lots of roots.
Oh yeah, my girlfriend had a sword in a pot tank, and when she pulled it out, it pretty much took everything.
Uh-huh.
Like, yeah,
I'm gonna show y'all this. The plant growth in this shrimp tank is ridiculous.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Sorry, I was making it funny.
Uh, yeah, it was planted just like 2 weeks ago. Or 3.
And you got a Detroit shrimp sticker.
Yep. On the shrimp tank. Imagine
I
that.
got one too. I don't know what in the hell I did. Oh, here it is. I do have one.
I got 3 or 4 of them.
Really? You've ordered that much shit through him?
Oh yeah, I've been knowing Brian for a while.
Nice. I only did one order. I am very happy with that order, but yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I only did one order.
Yep.
So what are those, like blue dreams or what?
Oh yeah, blue dreams, yellows, black rose, mixture, wild type. I got really in there and all kind of stuff. Just every single kind of neocaridina you could name up, I got it in here.
I kind of really cool, except for all the ram's horns.
Yeah. Those ain't supposed to be in there. I gotta get those out. I accidentally dumped a cup that I thought was shrimp. But I had 2 different cups. I had one with shrimp and one with snails. And I dumped the shrimp in the snail tank and the snails in the shrimp tank. Wow, I was freaking pissed. This tank's all cloudy. This is all female guppies I got out of the tank. So female still got some pretty good color on the tails.
okay.
Well, what are those guppies going to grow out to?
Mixed neos. Mixed guppies.
Ah, I gotcha.
Hodgepodge. Whatever.
That one has potential.
Which one?
The one and only I see with a tail on it.
Oh yeah, the Delta tail one right there.
Yeah, it's got potential.
Yeah.
It's going to take a hell of a lot of work, but it's got
Yeah.
potential.
I like the one with the actual little sword tail. Pretty cool.
I am not. Again, people call me a guppy Hitler or whatever. I mean,
You're very particular
Wow.
about your guppies.
Yes, I am. And I am not a fan of the top and bottom sword, the small little guppies.
Right.
I will say that the ones you do have look good.
Thank you.
You know, the top
Coming from
bottom
Hitler, I'll take that as a compliment.
leer tail sword type guppies. They look good. Don't get me wrong. I do.
Right.
I do like them.
Yep. Coming from Hitler, I'll take it as a compliment.
Yeah. I mean it that way too. I really do.
No. I agree. There's another native. Yeah, dropped a bunch of other natives in here with them. Some least killifish with the
They're fat. Why are all your fish so
seabed minnows. Because I feed them food,
fat?
like actual food. I just scrape my plate into the tank. No, I'm joking.
Oh, really?
Oh, no, sheephead puffish, that's how they look. Like little bulldogs.
It froze for me.
Hmm.
Well, this is a very interesting thing. It's not railroad because it had nowhere. It was nowhere close to railroad. I actually found what house it is,
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah?
and it's weird because you can see the tunnel is in an arch. When you're looking on Street View, you can see the arch, the very top of the arch in the brickwork of the retaining wall.
What are you talking about, dude?
So what's your new fish there, Ian?
Oh, it's
What?
Still there, Ian?
What house is he talking about?
Remember the tunnel I just mentioned like 5 minutes ago?
Dude, I can't remember what I did 2
Yeah, I
seconds.
remember what you said. What happened now, Rockford?
So this house in Alton has a retaining wall because it's like 15 feet above the street. It's a like a hill street. And the guy's sidewalk collapsed. And when they looked at the
sidewalk collapse thing.
when they looked at the sidewalk, they noticed that there was a tunnel underneath the house. Maybe 10, 15 foot tall, 15 foot wide, brick, concreted. And yeah, I have no clue what it would be
That's funny.
because it's literally opens up onto the where the street was.
Maybe he was, you know, kind of bootlegging liquor for.
What kind of algae is that, Ian?
It's a Caulerpa macroalgae.
Right on. Looks good.
Yeah, I like it. Put some green in there.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Keeps my nitrates low and my phosphates low too.
That's real good. You got any corals in there yet?
Oh yeah. There's some simple poppies and green star polyp.
Right on.
Got a
Yeah, the green star pops off.
Green star polyps get a bad rap, but they're actually one of my favorite corals.
Yeah. And Paulson Daniels, Paulson Xenia too.
Yeah, I've got that too right there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the new fish. It's a Lubbock's fairy wrap.
Oh, anytime, Chewy. You're welcome to come back if you want to.
And the other one is a purple firefish, but he's hiding out in his cave.
Right. Yeah, if once I do get even, I guess you could say, once I get back on track, I'm planning on setting up a saltwater tank next.
I'm wondering if it was his garage.
Could be.
What?
There's a secret underground layer.
Well, the way I'm looking at old 1800s maps, and there's it was literally a bank, like a cliff bank of 25 feet tall, from the back of the yard to the side of the yard. It was like a vertical cliff that they built the houses on. And I'm not seeing a garage in any of the old maps. So I'm wondering if he built a garage underneath his house because that's the only place he could.
I don't know. Weird shit.
So he wanted to keep his cars underneath the ground. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, no, it would have been street level at back then. But being that his house was built on a hill, he had no place to put a garage. I would have. My guessing is he built it into the hill itself.
Could be. Don't know.
I mean, this house dates back to it was built by 1892. In 1885, it was not yet. It's like a painted lady-looking house.
Yeah, that tank is looking awesome.
Thanks, man. Just been slowly kind of getting the fish I want in there. And
Points does Atkins have, by the way? Gotta look. Atkins, you are 2 points away from leading the show.
yeah, and I'd probably do a little better if I was able to make it more often on the weekends, but I usually sleep in because I'm on the West Coast.
Yeah, you gotta wake up you gotta wake up Saturday morning, man.
I know, but I'm still, not old, and I like to sleep in.
You're in the running though.
Yeah, I am. I just need to get better at waking up early on the weekend.
Poor little clownfish.
Mhm.
I
That
don't need
one
to
by
get
it-
him a
Yeah, is that one by itself?
Yeah, I need to get him another one.
No, because he'll be a she when you get another one.
Yeah, that's right. Because they're gonna change once he'll be the dominant one.
Yep.
S said you'll have to wake up at 5 a.m.
Yeah, I don't really like waking up at 5 a.m. I wake up at 5:30 to go to work on the weekdays, so trying to wake up at 5 a.m. on my weekends is a little hard.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it when you do.
Oh yeah, I'm always fashionably late.
Oh man, I love all the green star polyps on a rock. Oh man,
I started out with
everybody gives such a bad rap on the green stars, but I love them to death, man.
I mean, when you got hard corals growing, and you're waiting for them to get bigger, and the green star polyps just randomly take over because they're soaking up all the nutrients that they're trying to get to the hard corals that they can't. Yeah, that's why. I mean, that's why they get a bad rap, because they grow faster than on most other corals.
Yep. And this is branching GSP, not just the regular GSP.
One of my other favorites are
Hey,
the
Michelle.
God,
Michael,
what's the ones
Michelle?
that has the polyps that constantly retract?
That one?
Pulsing Zenio. Pulsing Xenia.
Yeah, there you go. Pulsating xenia. Yeah, that's also one of my favorites.
Yeah. Another one I like that a lot of people don't want in their tank is a Kenya coral. I think
What's
it looks
that?
freaking awesome.
I don't know what that is.
Right here. That's a Kenyan Tree.
Yeah, big softy.
They get huge. We have one at the 4 and a 5-gallon saltwater tank, and the base of it is like that. And it touches the surface of the 5-gallon. There's a little baby frogfish we're growing out in there. He's cool.
Wow.
He's white and orange, and he just ambush eats everything we put in front of him.
Yeah, frogfish is pretty awesome.
Oh, there's the firefish. He's new.
Yeah,
I love firefish in all their different forms because there's like 3 or 4 different types.
Yeah, this is the purple one.
The only thing I don't like about them is they'll jump out of your tank in a heartbeat.
Right.
Yeah. Very tight, no gaps. This is the only gap for the cords.
Nah,
That's
I
good.
That's it. Other than that, I'm good on this tank.
got an actual
Oh.
lid on that freaking tank.
Yeah, this is the polycarbonate stuff from.
Oh yeah,
I put some small holes away from the lip, just so there's gas exchange going on in there.
Very cool. You go Hollow Garden. I figure I'd give you a little terrestrial plant.
Oh, that's pink.
That's a begonia.
Begonia.
he's gonna plant that right next to the 420 plants he's got growing in the garage.
Nah. That's one of the begonias we got. We got a couple more. I say we, but I mean, well, that's my girlfriend Dawn's. But I love it. It's a cool plant. Looks cool. Oh, let's see. Take a look at this little dude.
Is that a little crown tail beta?
Yeah. Yeah. Midnight crown tail.
Yeah, he's nice. He's all black.
It's pretty much solid black. Yep. Right, Olive Garden. Yeah, we've been keeping it inside. We got some that we bring outside a little while, but we don't leave them outside too long.
Where the hell did he go?
Oh, he's down in that dwarf's edge in the bottom.
Yeah,
Right
I
there
bet
in
that's a
front.
great.
They got some shrimp in here too. Oh, here he comes. He goes down there and flees all day, chasing shrimp around.
No, now he's pissed. Look at it. He's looking at you like, sup, dude. I kill you.
Uh-huh.
Why are you flashing
So you
that
hear
light
him?
at me?
That's how you hear him out there. I kill you.
I can't.
I showing off.
That's typical beta. Isn't that typical beta attitude? If I had the chance, I'll kill you.
Yep.
That's a beta's attitude.
Good picture of him.
Dude, that does look awesome right there. That is a good shot right there.
Yep.
Come on. Get in focus. Come on. Focus. 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 Ah, there you go. Dude, that is an awesome shot right there.
Yeah, I love the blue on him.
Oh yeah, he's pretty.
Thank you, Wes. At least you got it.
Uh-huh.
I kill you.
Oh yeah, I got it. Jeff Dunham.
No, it's
You
Jeff.
got to
Papa.
admit, he is pretty funny guy.
Oh yeah, he is.
It's Jeff Papa Dunham.
Yeah, that's the one.
Welcome to Walmart. Get your shit and get out.
Okay, Walter.
That would be the banjo.
You
Big,
know
big
what?
too.
The more and more I think about it, I am Walter.
Yeah, you are.
You are Walter.
I'm calling
Walter.
you Walter from now on.
I don't know about that. Walter wears sweaters.
Yeah, I don't like sweaters. I do like long sleeve t-shirts though. Is there a correlation?
Nope.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, some of these right here. We put more of the ones with the red tails in here. The guppies I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah, I crossed the red-tailed guppy with the yellow-tailed guppy, and the fry are coming out with blue tails.
Cool.
What the hell is going on?
What?
Yeah,
Say that again.
I've had koi tuxedo guppies breeding true for like 2 years, right?
Well, first of all, what do you mean by tuxedo? Because tuxedo
They're-
can mean like a shit ton of different things.
The half black body with the really shiny front, and then they've got the red head, the red dorsal, and the red tail. That's what I think is a tuxedo, right?
Well, tuxedo is just another word for half black.
Yeah. Well, I crossed those with a tiger antler, female,
Why?
virgin, because I wanted to. I wanted to see what would happen. We've only had true strains, and we keep them true. I wanted to mix them up, see what would happen, and now they're coming out with blue tails.
Well, it's because you crossed it.
But it
You
was
never
a
know what's
virgin.
going to happen on the cross.
It was a virgin female, and I know that because I lost the colony of tiger antlers, and I thought I lost the whole colony, and then I found one fry in the tank, and I raised that fry by itself in a little 1-gallon tank till it was big enough to put in with only koi tuxedo guppies, which all have red tails. and they've only had red tails the whole 2 years that we've been breeding them.
I guess in the guppy world, red and yellow make blue.
I guess
Yeah.
so.
In the
But they're-
guppy world, you have no idea if you outcross to something. It's a crapshoot. You don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Next one could come back all black.
That's racist.
This is why you don't outcross unless you're absolutely certain to what you're outcrossing to.
Yep. The only reason I mixed all of mine is because there's just the only reason I got guppies to begin with is because of the amount of CO2 and stuff that they put out, and it's good for the plants.
Oh, well, guess what I found out? All these guppies that we've been breeding true forever, and we go sell them to the fish stores for like $1 a piece. We don't really care about that. But they
Yep.
go stick them in the mutt guppy tanks, and then that just ruins all the work that we've been doing on those guppies.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So why you don't buy pet store guppies?
That's why you don't put that much time and effort into pet shop guppies.
Well, that's why we only sell them for $1.
Why you shouldn't sell them to a pet shop?
Well, who else is gonna buy them?
People online. Isn't that where you got them from?
No, I got mine from the Wet Spot, which is my local fish store.
Dude,
Oh,
the Wet Spot is your local fish store?
Is one of them. Portland's a big city. We got a lot of fish stores here.
Dude, you live in Portland.
Yeah.
that'd be the one.
God dang it. I wish I lived in Portland.
No, you
Dude,
don't. I'm
You
telling
guys
you.
have no
I
idea.
was just gonna say that.
You guys have no idea how awesome the Wet Spot is.
Yeah, well, we're lucky it's still there
Right.
Yeah.
and not burned to the ground.
Why? You think they're losing money?
No, obviously you missed the whole news of where they were burning the whole town down for almost a year.
They
Oh,
burn.
You're
so many
talking about the
businesses.
civil
And
unrest.
even businesses 2 blocks away from the Wet Spot. We lost like Joe's Ribs or something like that, or Real Ribs or something like that. And the owner of that store is actually one of the cousins of Snoop Dogg. But that store burned down, and it's only 2 blocks away from the Wet Spot. And then
All I do know is, for everybody in chat, the Wet Spot is one of the most incredible pet shops ever. Because they actually take their time and go out of their way to get stuff that your normal pet shop won't have. They honestly go out of their way to order. I honest to God think that they're sitting there and they look at the availability list and they go, well, I never heard of this before. Let's get it.
Right.
I actually like that. The Wet Spot in Portland does absolutely go out of their way to get shit that anybody else will never carry.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, we got a good store down here that I need to go do a tour of. I don't go to it often because it's across the river. I really like going across the river because it's New Orleans over there. And but yeah, I need to go over there and do a tour of that place. It's pretty freaking awesome.
How do you like those? God damn it! I'm gonna fuck up their name. Not featherfin, but the
thread fins.
Thread fins.
Oh, they're pretty awesome.
They're kind of chill right now, but anybody in chat that's ever had these, they will go through a period during the day where they do like where they just kind of keep flashing their fins like crazy. That they'll look almost like a telegraph machine, you
Oh,
know, spreading their fins. They're not doing it right now, but trust me, they do it.
Oh, yeah, they're real pretty when they start flashing them fins.
They just go kind of crazy, ain't it, man? Where they're
Oh,
just
yeah, it's pretty
constantly
cool.
flashing those fins out.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. But yeah, I'm really liking the rummy nose too. I haven't lost any more, so that's a good thing.
Wow, that's absolutely a good thing.
Still got 10.
Atkins, dude, I do definitely do like looking at your tanks, and yeah,
Yeah,
we'll catch
thanks
up
again.
with each other.
Thanks for coming up, being always good to see what you got going on. Yeah, these trips are coming in pretty good. How's everything on your side there, Terry?
Oh, dude, everything's everything. I don't know. Some good, some bad. You got to take it as it goes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Can't dwell on shit too long and go crazy that way.
Yeah, I 100% agree. What's going on, Roundhouse? How you doing, buddy?
Same old, same old.
Uh-huh.
We're up to 2,550 locations now. I heard a really scary news report. They arrested a doctor in California because he disagrees with the CDC and the administration. So I guess they're going to start arresting doctors for that now.
For what?
Not toting the same line that the president and the CDC is spouting off.
Wait, what? Because he
Saying-
doesn't agree with something that the president says, they arrested him?
Yeah, because he's not.
Is Vinny here? Because we need Vinny for this.
For real.
He's an alternative medicine doctor, and he's prescribing alternative medicines, which are legal, and they arrested him because they're not the medicines that the government wants to be prescribed.
Uh,
Huh.
see,
That's some bullshit.
That's
Dude.
it. This is getting scary.
you just answered your own goddamn question. He's an alternative doctor.
So,
In other words, he didn't fucking graduate medical school.
yeah, he did.
And he's just
up,
going,
guys?
hey,
Well,
try
fine.
these
Come on
mushrooms.
up.
You don't know what alternative
Well,
Let's
fine.
try
alternative
these
doctor
mushrooms.
is a real doctor. They just don't go. Okay, you got pain. We're going to give you Vicodin. Alternative doctor wouldn't give you Vicodin.
They had to give you weed.
Or mushrooms.
Alternative doctors are real doctors. They went through medical school.
Okay. Here's a doctor that is already outside the normal.
And following the law,
yeah.
and he gets arrested for following the law. Just because it's the law that they.
He wouldn't have got arrested if he was following the law, would he?
Yep.
Oh, he was following the law perfectly and just wound up arrested. What'd they do? Arrest him for being just, dude, I'm going to arrest you?
No, for prescribing
fair-
alternate medications
I'm
that
fairly
the government says
certain-
don't work.
that the
What they do.
people that knocked on his door to arrest him had a reason.
Yeah, he didn't
Yeah.
do what the president said.
Yeah.
That's the reason you guys are gonna.
This isn't the first time. There's been a couple months ago. There was a couple doctors arrested for what's that shit? That fish shit that the wife fed the husband and killed him. The fish medication for the COVID.
Erythromycin.
Yeah. A couple doctors were arrested about 3 months ago for prescribing that stuff, even though it works.
Isn't that one
It's
of the
just
drugs that
because
makes you
the government, the CDC and the Biden administration says, "Oh no, we can't do that."
Why in the hell are people taking erythromycin?
Because it works.
Because
For
erythromycin mixed with another drug is supposedly the cure to the COVID shit.
That
Dude,
doesn't
it's
sound right, though.
Erythromycin is an antibiotic. It has nothing to do with virus.
I thought it started with a T.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no, C. That's what it was. Chloroquine.
Yeah.
The chloroquine stuff. They arrested 3 doctors a couple months ago for prescribing chloroquine because it's illegal. And the only reason is because the government says no, we don't want that out, because it most likely will probably help people, just like weed does and Vicodin doesn't. We're still caught in our ways of the old style.
Is that what you call it? Old style?
Yeah, where marijuana smokers will go and rape white women and rob banks and stuff and start smoking crack. And man, I don't know anyone that's been smoking weed and goes
And
up
we're
to.
going to prescribe an antibiotic for a virus.
Is it an antibiotic?
Erythromycin.
No, that's not it. I just said it. Chloroquine. Yeah.
At one time they were saying erythromycin at the beginning or something like that.
I don't know. I don't have an answer.
I mean, I'm not a doctor. I don't know if it works, but people are saying it works. The doctors are saying it works.
Erythromycin?
Jesus, no. Chloroquine.
That's pretty much chlorine for your blood.
And yet they treat stuff with it every day.
Do they?
Yeah, it's the number one. It's the number one drug for malaria and for mosquito bites and stuff.
Wait a minute. How many people in the United States are getting freaking? Yeah.
Well, being that the plague is back, I'm sure a lot nowadays.
Oh God damn it!
Well, no, they've been taking chloroquine for a long time for malaria, to protect against malaria.
Yeah. Who in the United States has had malaria?
Nobody. But when you go overseas, they prescribe you chloroquine to protect you from malaria.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if it's in the United States or not.
If you're going to the Guadalcanal, you might need it. But here in the honest to God United States, how many people have had malaria?
Doesn't matter in the United States. It's a treatment for it. I'm not saying it's only in the United States. When you leave the United States, the disease doesn't change. It's still the same disease. It's still the same treatment. It's just we've eradicated malaria, so we don't need to use it.
We've kind of curtailed the mosquito problem. We didn't do shit for the disease, but yeah, I get it. Roundhouse, you're exactly correct. I mean, if you're in the mosquito haven, then the disease is much more prevalent. Where you're exactly right. You know, if you're in the warm South, You're going to see it a lot more than you are going to up here. I get it.
That it would be like or we should start doing bloodletting again because some country, might still do it.
What? Why'd you even go there?
If you're saying we shouldn't use this medication because
I
we
didn't
don't have the
say
problem,
we shouldn't use it. I'm asking why.
Because it treats the damn disease.
yeah, it's a treatment for the disease.
Okay.
Yep. I figured out how to cut them boards for that pond. Finally got one cut out.
I agree 100% with Rico Stand. It's wonderful for malaria, but it don't do a goddamn thing for COVID.
But yet it does.
COVID vaccine. So you explain that.
The doctors say it does. I will trust the doctor over a member in the fish family who's, oh, well, I don't know if you're a doctor, but if you're a doctor, I doubt you're hanging out with us.
I'm an electrician,
What's up?
which is better than a goddamn doctor.
Oh, there you go.
When a doctor needs his
Look at
freaking light fixture changed, who's he call?
Well, he definitely doesn't call a plumber. He calls an electrician.
You're a funny guy, Roundhouse.
There's a 4x6 oak.
So this is what you're going to use.
That joint is going to work beautifully.
Together?
Yep.
I don't even understand why you're joining these together.
Because I need
To make a longer board.
I need an 8-foot board, and all I have is 4-foot boards. And it needs to be able to hold a lot of pressure.
You
To get a
asked
100% connection, that's what I'm going to do.
answer. But why the fuck do you need such a long board? Is where I was going.
Because the pond is 8 foot long. And it has to be structural. Because it's going to be holding back 4,000 pounds of water.
I seriously need to see this pond and what you're doing.
Okay, well,
I
I just got to make a statement. Don't ever build houses. Because he's going to take this guy's going to take 3 short beams and try to build a house with 3 short beams instead of 1 long beam.
I just don't understand, Chubbs. Why do you need
Right.
this? I don't
Because it's
understand
going across
why
the
you
front.
need this board to begin
Okay.
with.
On the bottom right there, see how I got that little 1x4? I'm replacing that with a 4x6 to make it strong enough to hold back 4,000 pounds of water. Right? Because if not, the water will make this rectangle round. That's why I need a strong board at the bottom.
Dude,
He needs structural rigidity.
Dude, I'm not a moron. It still doesn't make sense to me. Where are you putting this big ass board?
All the way around the bottom
Why?
to hold back the walls, so the rectangle doesn't try to turn into a round. You know what I mean with it?
I don't think you need it, dude.
Really? You think a 1x4 is going to hold back 4,000?
You definitely need it. It would be like trying to build a wooden bridge out of 2x4s. You couldn't do it. You'd have to use like 6x6s or something.
I'm assuming you're gonna have like a plastic liner or something.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, a tarp and a paint cloth.
You'd be surprised how much plastic can hold back.
Yeah, it can hold back a good bit. But you ain't got nothing structural, and it's just going to turn them rectangle into a round pond.
I
All the
think
fork
you
to keep
should
it
do.
big.
I think you should do like Mr. Gromby did and just run a freaking belt strap around it and ratchet
Yeah,
it.
well, if I had all the money in the
down.
world, I'd just go buy a big pond and I wouldn't have to build it.
His point of doing this is not spending money. He's trying to use the stuff on hand.
Yeah, ratchet strap is a shitload cheaper than a
Yeah,
goddamn fucking
again,
6x6.
with the $0 budget for even food in my house,
Yeah,
I'm
he got the
doing
wood
it
for
as cheap
free.
as I can.
The wood was free.
And I still don't know what you're doing with a single 6x6.
He's splicing them together to make a long board.
Yeah,
I
they're
get
only
that
4 foot
part.
long.
I get it.
Okay,
But
I'm
what are
making
you
Well, you
doing?
keep it. You okay? I must be misunderstanding because you're asking a question
what,
and then you're saying you're getting it.
what don't you get?
He's putting two goddamn pieces of wood together to make one.
Yeah,
But what are you doing with the one board after you put them together to make
Okay,
this
well, I'm
bond
going to be making
stronger?
two. I'm going to be making 2 of them like that. That's going to be for the outside that are 8 foot long.
But what are
Okay.
you attaching them to? What are you?
The 2 more that's going to go along the short side, and I'm making a box frame that holds the complete bottom of that pond together.
So basically, you want to put a structure around the bottom part of it,
Yeah, that won't expand.
and you're. Oh, God damn
It's
it!
strong enough to hold back 4,000 pounds.
You're so. How's I gotta think of the words. All right.
ingenuitous.
You're super concerned about making this joint because the wood you ain't got or the wood you got's not long enough. Yet
Yeah.
you're using it to ring around the bottom of a pond. How are you connecting each of all the sides? You know, you're so concerned about that joint
Use a
on
half
the
lap on
long
the corner.
side, but what about all the corners? How are you joining them?
With a lap joint.
Is any of it actually necessary?
Yep,
Yeah,
water's heavy.
got a lot of force on that.
Dude, really? Like, I seriously?
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's totally necessary, but I mean, that's the only way I could think of to make them boards longer. I mean, I ain't trying to get all metaphysical with it.
I like that. I like that term. So you're just gonna run the bottom with this piece of wood.
Yeah. Well, I'm making a 4x6 retaining strap, if you want to call it.
Why can't you just use a strap?
Because he would have to buy
I
it.
don't have one. I mean, I could use a lot of different things, but like rope and chain and shit like that. It tends to want to go round instead of staying rectangle.
Yeah, I get that part. Yes, I agree. You could just use a fucking rope.
It'll still go round. It's not gonna stay in a rectangle.
Well,
You gotta remember all the
tie the
boards,
rope around
all
it
the
when
sides,
it's empty.
all
Tie
the
the rope around
sideboards,
it.
all the sideboards are planks of wood off of pallets.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know. I watched it when you built it.
Yeah.
Chubbs, we started a hell of a conversation in chat.
Yeah.
They're talking about polio now.
Right. Yeah. Polio's coming back. Yeah.
While it's empty, just wrap a freaking rope around it, and then when it
Yeah.
expands,
And when it expands, it's gonna blow the bottom out because it's gonna try to turn into a round pond instead of a rectangle pond.
yeah. Well, there's more than one rope.
No matter how many ropes you put around it, it's still going to turn around.
I honestly think you're overbuilding this, dude. There's absolutely no reason you got to use a freaking board that freaking big for the bottom. Well, number one, I haven't understood your entire build to begin with. I just don't get it. But
Okay, picture a 125 gallon tank. It's what, 6 foot long?
yes,
Correct?
I have 2 of them.
When they're building the stands, the base is a solid piece of wood in the front and in the back
No,
and on
it's
each
not.
side.
No,
On
it's
the
not.
base, not the door, the base. The part that the walls of the stand sit on, the actual base, is a solid piece of wood.
No, it's not.
It's not 2 or 3 pieces, I
What's
guarantee you
Kenny?
that.
It's a little tiny piece of 1x1 angle.
They put angle in wood stands nowadays? I've never seen angle iron in wood stands.
Did I say I had a wood stand?
Well, okay. Well, we're talking wood. I assumed you made the connection. Well, wood stand.
Well,
The base of it is a solid
thank
piece of
you
wood. It's
for
not 3 period.
clarifying because, yeah,
Well,
my stand ain't wood.
I thought it was we were talking about wood, and I brought the But the base of a wood stand is a solid piece of wood. It's not 3 pieces in the front and 3 pieces in the back. It's a solid piece.
Hold on. I just happen to have another 125 gallon that has a wood stand. And what do you
The
what
very
do you
base of
mean
it.
solid piece?
Terry, look at it this way.
Part
If you have
that
you have that
touches the floor is
125 gallon
one
tank.
board.
It's 6 foot long. Okay. Now across the top, how many straps do you have?
None.
1, 2,
None.
none. So there's no center brace.
No, negative. No center brace. Oh,
And
the tank itself has 2.
Okay, now what would happen if you took those braces out?
And you just wrap the rope around the outside. What do you think would happen?
See, this is my confusion. Is this what you're doing? You're gonna put those at the top?
No,
No.
you're
I'm
at the
trying to
bottom.
make an analogy to show you why I'm using such big boards.
Because the braces
picture a
you're
tote.
talking about on a 125 gallon tank are on the top. And
Yeah.
there's
Okay. Well, let's use this. If you take those braces off, what happens to the tank?
the tank will blow out.
Exactly.
I'm not a fucking moron.
If you don't do that on the bottom of a tub, the bottom will blow out.
Yeah.
The majority of your weight is at the bottom of a tub.
Wouldn't you build it first to stop that from happening?
That's what he's doing.
I'm doing.
He's taking 2 or 3 pieces of
already
wood.
Freaking built it. He's built the sides. He's built everything.
Yeah. I built the sides, and and I got I just pretty much built the frame, and now I'd have to build something to withstand the bottom. And I didn't have the wood at the time when I was building it, and now I do.
See, that's why
But
I'm confused, because this would have
I'm
been
just piecing the damn thing together.
my first
Jesus.
go-to would have been, what's going to hold it all together?
Oh yeah, I understand that.
It's not my last part of the puzzle. It would have been my first part of the puzzle.
Yeah. Well, what happened is I started building the pond and realized that I was doing it wrong, and then I stopped until I could fix it. Now I got the boards, and now I'm fixing it.
So you're looking at putting this big 6x6 or whatever
At 4x6.
4x6. You're gonna put it underneath.
No, it's going to be along the side to keep it from turning from a rectangle to a circle.
You're gonna do it all the way around the bottom. I take it.
All the way around the bottom.
I get it. All right. I honestly don't think that's the most structurally sound way of doing it, but I get it.
In essence, he built
Thank
the house
you
with a.
for explaining it to me, because you had the doggone thing built already, and
Well, I
now
mean, it's not built. It's halfway built. They don't have nothing to hold the bottom out. I mean, you could literally just push the bottom out, you know.
I still don't think that's the most structurally sound way of going about it.
I don't think there's any other way, though.
I mean, it's a tried and true.
Every corner,
There's
every
no other
process.
way that I could use them oak boards to do that except for with
every
that cut.
corner is going to be an attachment. Every
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah, he can miter the corners together and then put
I'm gonna use lap joints on the corners.
what's those metal L, like an L bracket.
Yeah. I'm gonna be using lap joints.
That'll work too.
It's gonna be pretty structurally sound. I ain't gonna be able to bend this frame.
I'm like you, Chubbs. If I'm gonna build something, I want to build it and have it be able to withstand a nuclear blast type deal.
Oh yeah.
I build stuff to last. I don't build stuff just to it's gonna work, because after a while it doesn't work.
That's
You gotta-
the main reason why that's the main reason I made that type of joint connection, because it's going to be the most structurally sound.
You think
The way to get two boards to stick together.
Something I think is going to fall apart?
What?
Roundhouse. My tanks are on solid fucking wood, to the point where there are people, that crappy ass stand that you bought at the pet shop.
I thought you just said your tank isn't
compared to my stands.
Your non-wood wood stands that you just said they weren't wood.
What?
You just said your stand isn't wood.
What the fuck is that?
You literally just said that like 10 minutes ago.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
You heard.
You said your 125 frame was. You said your 125 stands were not wood. They were made with angle iron.
That one. God damn it. What the fuck does that stand look like? Right there. What stand?
That's a metal frame.
That's a wrought iron stand.
It's a metal goddamn stand.
Yeah. That's what we were talking. That's what you was talking about when we were talking about wood.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
That's a lag bolt.
Yeah.
No, it's not a lag
with a washer.
It's not a lag bolt.
Okay, it's a bolt.
It's an honest to God bolt with a fender washer.
Why did you put the washer in there?
Really?
You don't need the washer. I don't understand why you put the washer in there.
You do know how washers work, right?
Yes.
You're being sarcastic, right?
Oh,
no
definitely.
Fucking way.
Sorry. God damn it! I love you both. It's just
Chubbs, I heard you smile when I said that.
Yeah, you're right. I knew that.
Roundhouse, I love you to death, man.
Hey, Lord.
I do have a wrought iron stand on a 125, and it's one by
Okay.
one.
Now,
what it is.
I'm going to throw this out as an experiment.
Uh-oh.
The wrought iron stand has bracing in it. Take the bracing off and see what happens.
What bracing? It's
The
on
the curly Q bracing in the front.
in the front?
Yeah.
Ain't none in the front. I got 2 other tanks down there. If there was anything in the front, you wouldn't be able to put the tank.
Nah, we're not harassing Terry.
Are you talking about the
Annoying
side?
Terry.
The front of the side, yeah.
The
The wrought iron stands have squiggly work.
What are you talking about?
And in the middle of the stand, you have a squiggly work, a squiggly that comes off of the other squiggly and goes right back into it. Take that off and see what happens.
What?
That's the same
fuck are
thing.
you
It's
talking about?
rigidity. It's for rigidity.
There is absolutely nothing in the front of the goddamn stand.
Do they make solid post wrought iron stands? Do they not make the squiggly side anymore?
Yeah, they make them all kind of different ways.
Side, but the sides are squiggly. The front isn't.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
There's sides to the stand because
Yes,
if
and
it
in the
didn't
front
have-
part
if
of
it
the
didn't have sides, it'd fall down.
and in the front part of the side, you have a piece of
In
wrought
the
iron
front part of the side.
about
In
halfway
other
up.
words,
didn't
what
say
Ron I was
that.
trying
You
to say,
didn't
without
say
the gussets,
that
it'd fall
earlier.
apart.
It's all for structural rigidity. That's pretty much the same thing he's doing. It's all for structural rigidity.
I just need to see what I need to see what Chubbs is doing because it doesn't make any sense to me. I feel like he's built it after the fact.
Yeah, I did because I like I said, I'm pretty much building the damn thing backwards because I started it backwards. But I'm just doing it on my own without no freaking plan.
And that's why it doesn't make any sense to me because you would have built that first and then
Yeah, I would have started at the bottom and worked up, but I didn't.
I'm just confused. I don't understand where this piece of wood is even going.
Be a bottom frame.
It's
I
the
get
it's the
it, but
part
I
that
need
it's
to
the part
see.
that's on the floor. Literally,
All I need-
it's
Dude, all I'm saying is I need to see it because I can't picture it in my brain.
Okay, well, picture this.
I don't understand why you would build something and then go, oh, I got to add this big ass piece of wood after you built it. It doesn't
When
make
I started building it, it was a great idea. Just I'm gonna build a 575 gallon pond that has over 2 tons of water in it. But yeah, then I started building it, and then I got to where I am now, and I'm like, holy fuck, I ain't got nothing to hold the goddamn water back. And then I had to wait till I got more wood. But when I got the wood's too short to go the whole length of the tank.
But the problem is if you're adding this big ass piece of wood to the bottom, that's one thing. But what about the top?
Top already got a big frame.
Oh, you have a 6x6 or whatever.
Okay, let's go step back
I'm
outside.
confused.
Let's go step back outside. I'll show you. Oh, I got a flashlight.
God damn it, kitty cat, go away.
All right, see that frame?
All right.
Yeah, I got to connect it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do on the bottom. Just like that. But you see, it's 8 foot long, 4 foot wide. Only have 4 foot boards. They don't make wooden welders.
oh, just Gorilla Glue it. It'll work.
So you're
I don't
just
think duct
gonna
tape will
build-
qualify.
I don't know. I think maybe you might be overbuilding.
Well,
That's
I
good.
mean,
anyway.
Dude, it's your project, so
Right.
do what you want.
Well, yeah, I'm just building it because that's what I think will hold it. That's what I got to build it with, is 4 foot oak boards. I need to make it go 8 foot. And when as soon as you get that pollen stretcher, I'll hook it up to it.
Dude, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope when you get that pond up, you show us.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you.
But that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I just gotta make 3 more of those scarf joints and put them 4 pieces together, and then I could attach the sides and put in the liner and put water
How are you going to how are you going to join the pieces?
with the lap joint.
Yeah, but how? Well, yeah, you put them together, but how are you going to secure those 2 pieces together? Are you going to put glue in there and then put it together and then put like a lag bolt through it?
Yeah, it's gonna be. First off, it's gonna have what is it called? But yeah, they're gonna be glued, wooden dowel, and screwed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that ain't coming apart.
Yeah. Well, in the middle of that scarf joint, there's going to be actually a double wedge that goes one from one side, one from the other to kind of hold them together. And then it's going to be wooden dowels. And then on top of that, I'm going with 4-inch screws, 4-inch deck screws to secure it all together.
Okay.
So yeah, it's going to be pretty much trying to make it 100% joint, you know?
I would suggest, what is that? Countersinking the screws in?
Yeah, they're going to kind of think.
Deborah Dee going, if a 2x4 is okay, then a 4x4 is better.
Pretty much. I figure a 6x4 is going to be even more better.
You're using a, what, 2x6?
I'm using a 4x6.
4x6. There you go. So
4x6 oak.
Way better.
4x6 oak.
He'll be able to put 18,000 gallons into that 3,000 gallon tank.
He can,
and it'll still be fine.
You can park a semi on a 4x6.
Yeah. Well, I ought to hold back 4,000 pounds of water.
Just saying, it might be overbuilt a little bit. That's all I'm saying.
Well, better to be overbuilt than underbuilt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you, 100%.
In my mind, there is no such thing as overbuilding.
Oh, there is.
Well, I mean, if you're using 12x12s to make a 500-gallon pond, that's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, you can overbuild shit. Trust me, I've done it.
Yeah.
And I solved the mystery.
Oh, what mystery was that?
The tunnel. It was a horse barn. They used it to hold their horses in. Yeah, horse stable.
And that was a mystery.
What's up, Catfish?
Yeah. Stephen P. Terry couldn't handle my brine shrimp hatchery. Too many cords. Yeah, you know, people overbuild shit all the time, man. That's what they do.
Yeah, check it out, Terry. That's my channel cat.
You gotta love channel cat, man, especially when they're little. Just be careful trying to grab them, man, because they will fuck you up.
Yeah. Definitely. It's going all right there, Catfish. They're doing pretty good. Look at that big pumpkin seed I got in the back there.
Man, that tank is just like 10 minutes away from pure chaos.
Oh, yeah, they all get along.
For now.
Not at all, but they get along. Oh, look who just showed up. Vinny, you need to get your ass up here. Come on, Vinny. We got some stories to tell.
Come on, Vinny.
Here's some more. Yeah, nice little warmouth in here.
I see this turning into...
Someone said Vinny's name 3 times, didn't they?
Oh, yeah.
I see this seriously turning into a train wreck.
No way. Not on the Bayou. We don't have trains. We got P-Rolls.
Okay, I stand corrected.
Hey, the only reason he's doing all this extra work is because he doesn't want it to sink with New Orleans.
That's right. It's going to fucking
First of
float, I
all,
guarantee you.
The pond he's building is probably 5 feet above the fucking water line, anyways.
Well, yeah, it's 5 foot above the ground, so it's actually 5 foot below the water line, below sea level.
Yeah. Because the whole
Sitting on-
damn
just sitting
town
on
is
the ground is still
Yeah,
5
the
foot
whole
below
damn
sea level.
state's 10 feet below sea level.
well, not the state, the town definitely.
Oh, the half of the bottom of the damn state. You got to go up 10. You got to go up 20 feet on the trees before you get to the actual sea level. In other words, the beach on Grand Isle in the middle of Louisiana is 15 feet below sea level.
Really, Fish Tropic? That actually hurt, dude. Terry wouldn't even make it as the water boy. That actually hurt, man. You might as well just stab me in my heart.
I could see Terry going around. Would you like some water?
Yeah, that ain't me.
I want to go play some foosball. Even though
I'd
Mama
be
says
like,
foosball's
"Fuck
dead.
you, dude." Definitely. If you guys actually knew me, you knew that would not happen.
That's what makes it funny. It's like I stayed in a Holiday Inn last night, so I can do brain surgery.
Hey, Terry, I got a serious question for you.
Oh,
Do you know anything about duck lips?
what lips?
Duck lips?
I don't
Stick
even know
lips?
what duck lips are.
Oh, here we go. Don't worry, because I didn't either.
It's a bacterial infection on sticklets. It's damn snails in a freaking way. But no, you see how his mouth stays open?
Yeah,
It don't close. There's nothing in the way.
yeah. Welcome to the fish you have.
Well, I was just doing a little research on it. I found that bacterial infection called duck lips. And I don't know what it is. If it could be.
Heard of a bacterial infection called duck lips.
Well, that's what they
But
call
I
it.
do know.
That does not look like duck clips, though.
Hold on a minute. I do know a little bit. When you get into like the parrot cichlids, the cichlids that are pretty popular, they can't close their mouth. It's a genetic disorder, and you're not really going to do anything about it.
Well, his mouth was closed when he was a baby,
Yeah.
when he was smaller. This ain't a
Yeah. Genetic disorders can express themselves over time.
Yeah, well, I've never seen an electric blue jack Dempsey like that.
Yeah, I'm looking at pictures of duck lips on cichlids, and that it doesn't look like duck lips.
No, it's a
Duck lips
genetic.
makes it. I mean, it's like fatty lips, not open mouth.
It's genetic. The thing about the electric blue jack Dempsey is it's not necessarily the most stable freaking fish out there. It's a mutation.
Yeah, it could be lockjaw. I don't know.
And yeah, I don't know what else to tell you, Chubbs, except that it's probably genetic and it is what it is.
I hear you, says about it. I was just trying to figure him out, help him out. I mean, he still eats. He just can't grab anything like he used to.
Most of the parrot cichlids can't close their mouth either.
Yeah, well, this ain't a parrotfish.
I get it. I understand. I'm not
He
trying
can stretch, but he can't close it.
You know what else can't close their mouth? Vinny.
Wow,
I don't know. He ain't said nothing yet.
that was pretty mean, man. I'm sorry, Chubbs. I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything.
Oh, I know you're not.
I'm saying it's genetic, and you're not going to be able to fix that.
Oh, if that's the case, then that's the case. But I was just looking into it. He's still a pretty boy, though.
Vinny's too chicken to come up here. That's why he's not up here yet.
Oh, bullshit. Vinny ain't afraid of anything.
I just ain't got his phone charged.
Vinny's not afraid, I guarantee you.
I don't see him up here, so I mean that's the only conclusion I can come to with the information on hand.
Right.
It's not his stream. Maybe he's just trying to be nice and doesn't want to derail Chubbs' stream. Where me, on the other hand, I'll derail Chubbs' stream in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Because I'm a jerk.
I mean,
no,
can you derail something? If you derail something that's derailed, does it become re-railed?
When the fuck they started driving boats on rails?
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. That's actually funny. So if it's getting derailed and somebody comes in and derails it, even worse.
It might re-rail.
Doesn't that just make it even farther away from the railroad tracks?
Well, maybe there's railroad tracks right next to it and it would go on those tracks. You never know.
Maybe.
Or maybe it'll jump over a building in a single bomb. I don't know. I just worked 12 hours in New York City. Blah, blah, blah.
That's like,
wow, man, you're hitting Vinny pretty hard, man. The poor guy's tired.
I know.
Yep.
But it's New York City, so obviously it is blah, blah, blah. Because it's New York City.
He was
Real
one
shit.
of the guys leaning on the shovel.
Yeah. Oh, shovel. Oh, geez. Shit. Oh, I thought he was just standing around picking his nose.
Dude, you have no idea how hard it is to lean on a shovel for 8 hours.
You're right, because I've never done it. I've actually worked. Your arm, I think, would get tired.
That was just a little bit funny. Come on.
Detroit Shrimp. What's up, Brian?
Danny, by the way, has finished a song that we're waiting for.
Hey, Brian, got a question for you. What makes the inside of the body turn white instead of clear? Is that epsobiopsidae or whatever? Don't know. Oh, that shrimp would be clear. I don't know. I don't know. You're doing good, though. Yeah, I pulled up some side right there, and you can see the root. Bacterial infection. Yeah, that's what I thought. I figured out something to give them.
Ruh-roh.
There's a Crystal red right there. Big female.
Chubs, don't even worry about it because it's just a simulation.
Right.
That's how we gotta give Vinny up. We gotta talk about his stuff. We'll say something wrong and then he'll come up and fix us.
Yeah, Vinny, you heard that
Oh,
Bigfoots can
I didn't even know we need
shapeshift?
fixing, but okay.
Hey, Vinny, did you hear that Bigfoots can shapeshift?
What?
I don't know. I heard he was with the Hendersons last time I checked.
I am so. God, that was an 80s movies, wasn't it?
Yep.
God, that was a really old movie.
Yeah. I know why he can't come up. He can't. He's been in New York City. He doesn't know how to use the computer anymore to come up.
I don't think you know how to use it in the first place.
Really?
Well,
he
I wasn't going to go that
knows
far.
how to use. He definitely knows how to use a computer, and he's been spending his time trying to figure out every conspiracy theory since 1942, and maybe a couple even before that. So he definitely knows how to use a computer. You don't just miraculously know all these conspiracy theories without a computer.
Oh yeah, you do. They had books before computers, full of that kind of stuff. I remember. I used to buy that kind of stuff all the time.
Yeah, you know what, Roundhouse? That makes a shit ton of sense to me.
Yep. Because I learn. I try to learn about everything.
Right.
I just finished a book on critical race theory. Oh, what a page turner that was!
What's up, Luke? All right. We got Luke in the house. So y'all watch y'all mouth.
Uh-oh.
I can't see my mouth. My nose is in my way.
What's up, Fish Tropic?
What's going on?
You don't really want to know. What's going on, Fish Tropic?
Why did he
on,
ask then?
Just hanging out with the fishes.
Oh, wow. He's usually a lot more responsive.
So I'm crossing my fingers that I get one or two extra Venezuelans.
Noses?
We'll have to see once the
I gotta
package
get
gets
out
here.
of here. I gotta go to sleep, man. That's what I need to do. I need to go to sleep.
Are you not gonna start one of them 24-hour streams again?
No, negative, man. I really should go to sleep.
I hear you. Yeah.
I'm gonna smoke a cigarette and go to sleep.
Right on.
Don't do that at the same time. Ends up bad, I've heard.
Yeah, with as much beer as you drink, you're liable to self at night.
Yeah. Or burn his house down.
I do have a very good insurance policy, so
Yeah, but it doesn't
probably
cover
Very good
fish.
for your
be
wife,
better
but bad
off.
for us.
Actually might be a good thing.
Yeah, but it won't cover the fish.
I don't know.
Uh,
I honestly do not know that.
It'll cover the fish tanks and the equipment, but it won't cover your livestock.
Yeah, I think you're correct. Yeah, probably won't. But it's not like I got a shit ton of livestock anyway, so
and he's gone.
it would be kind of cool.
Come on up, casual, if you got time, if you want to.
I could move to an entirely different town.
Mm.
I don't know. Anyways, next subject. Danny Welsh has actually made the song that I kind of want to hear. He really has. You guys don't know what I'm talking about at all, do you?
Nope. I don't know what happened.
Do you guys know the song Jukebox Hero?
No.
Chubbs, you seriously do not know the song Jukebox Hero.
Never heard of it. No,
That's-
I've heard of it. I've heard of it.
That song is older than Harry and the Hendersons.
freaking Google it, all right?
I know what you're talking about.
Danny Welsh made a song called Glassbox Hero.
Oh, no shit, huh?
He's got fry in his eyes.
Pretty funny. Come on up, Danny, and sing it for us live.
Yeah, it's he did a really good job of it, and yeah,
Let's see this song.
he's like, not again.
Come on with it.
So I found out 4 of the people I know on YouTube got arrested today for walking down the sidewalk.
What?
Yep.
Dude, only you know what
How the
I
fuck you
figured
found that
out?
out?
So, Roundhouse,
They were doing a First Amendment audit.
what
they
I-
arrested
what I
him during the
figured
First
out
Amendment
is
audit.
Do not hang out with you because people get arrested for stupid shit just being near you.
Dude, do you know how many people get arrested for this every
For what?
day?
For being a
It's-
YouTuber?
No. What they do is they'll, like a police have a call or police have a stop. They'll go and just stand on the sidewalk and videotape it to add accountability. Well, they arrested them for trespassing. They arrested all 4 people, and even 5 people. The 5th person was in their car in the street, parked legally. And when they arrested everybody, he's like, okay, well, everything's it's all done. He drives away. They arrested him too.
I'm
what?
fairly certain the guy got out of his car and tried to be a dumbass.
And you would be 100% wrong. But
Oh,
That's what-
so
that's
they
what-
ripped
that's why
him,
they stream it.
ripped him out of his car.
no, they pulled him over and
For
told him
no
to get out of the car and
reason.
arrested him.
For what?
They said he was trespassing also. And he didn't even leave the car.
Trespassing where?
Where
They were on the public sidewalk, but they're claiming it was some water department they were at. The water department was claiming that they own the sidewalk, which they don't.
The city does own your sidewalk.
The water department doesn't own the sidewalk. It's
Yeah,
public
they do.
access.
Dude, they actually own the fucking sidewalk. That's why they're allowed to do shit with it. They own the fucking sidewalk.
But why did they get arrested?
Because the cops were
probably
retaliating.
because they were being stupid.
Because they was videotaping the cops?
Yeah, it was that's what's going on now. Is the cops are retaliating for the civilians holding them accountable now.
Wait a minute. Okay.
That
Ron,
don't make no sense.
Hear me out for a second, please. What is the motivation of a cop to arrest somebody for no reason? What's the motivation? Because that means extra paperwork. It means
I don't know. The
he's
same
gotta do
motivation of
extra
shooting someone in the
stuff.
back? I mean, I don't know.
Really, dude. God dang it.
I can't comment on their state of mind.
Have you ever had a job where somebody might shoot you?
Yeah, every job, someone might come in and shoot you.
Really?
You might get shot at any
Every
job.
Not on my
every
job. They gotta be pretty goddamn good to come
Every
on my
job?
boat.
Yeah, they'd have to swim to your boat, but
Really?
they could still take a pop shot at you as you're driving down the the
I do
river.
travel through the night ward, you know.
Oh my god!
It's the
can't
same
believe
thing as
what
people
you
getting
did.
arrested for going into a post office and videotaping,
Dude,
even
dude.
though it specifically says that you can go into the post office and videotape. Yet people still get arrested for it. Why?
You still haven't answered my question.
What was your question
you
that I
answered
did not
my
answer?
question with the dumbest ass fucking response I've ever heard in my life.
I still don't hear a
Have good
question.
one.
I asked the question already. If you would have been paying attention,
Yeah, I need an alligator.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
your response was, "Oh, people just take pop shots at you."
People can take pop shots. Yeah,
That's your
you can
fucking
get shot at
response?
any job.
That okay. All right. So, being a cop or being anything, according to you, people are just going to randomly take pop shots at you.
No, I didn't say that.
Bullshit, you didn't.
You're not listening. I said you can get
What do you
shot
mean
at
I'm
any
not
job in the
listening?
world.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, that's not being a cop. But why the hell?
Having the
Why the hell would you arrest somebody for
I am
videotaping?
completely 100% done with you, dude. You're
every time you get into a car, you can get into an accident. You don't necessarily get into an accident, but you can get into an accident.
I am
It's like every job you
100%
have.
fucking done with you. You're
Thank you.
all you're gonna do is that's what you say. That's what you say.
Nah.
You don't you when you talk, you don't mean anything except stuff. That's it. That's the
Is
best
stuff
you got,
something?
dude. That's the best
Yeah.
you got.
Okay, well.
Okay.
God damn, man. I'd never heard somebody so fucking stupid.
You've never listened to yourself after you've drank?
At least when I drink, I got a point.
What's the
Yeah,
point?
but you can't understand anything. You're yelling at me because I didn't understand your question and I asked you to repeat it. Yet
What do you mean you
for
don't
five
understand my
or 5 or
question?
10 minutes, you asked the same question over and over, and we kept explaining it and
I'll
explaining
ask
it.
it again.
It's funny how it's hilarious. But that's fine because you're done with me, which is fine.
Yeah, I agree.
The world is a much better place now.
Ain't enough alcohol and weed for this conversation.
There's never enough weed when Terry's on.
Terry must have an everlasting cigarette too.
Oh, dude, I
Hey,
need
send me a pack of them fuckers.
one more cigarette. I should have one more cigarette.
Hey, Lord. What a day, what a day.
Roundhouse, I still love you, man. Come on. You can talk, dude. I still love you to death.
Yeah, I think it's bullshit that they arrest
I love
people
being
for
able to
just
bounce
videotaping.
ideas off of people.
They've been arresting people for everything lately.
Yes, they do.
Hey, has anybody ever seen a flashlight light a cigarette?
Yep.
No, but I've seen.
My dad has a flashlight you can start a fire with.
I've seen some lasers light cigarettes.
All right, this is a flashlight. It's gonna be bright, by the way. Oh wait, don't have enough juice. Never mind. Anyway, I got 3,200 lumens.
Damn it, man, Chubbs, man, you had us all excited and then you failed. I wanted to see the cigarette get lit.
Yeah, but they got charged. Next week, tune in.
That is a diabolical plan, Chubbs.
There you go.
We're gonna see Chubbs light a cigarette with a flashlight.
That's right.
It's gonna be huge. Tune in next week.
Yeah, laser pointer. I don't know.
That's what I've usually seen. Most of the people that light cigarettes, they do it with a laser pointer.
Well, you can literally light tinder and stuff with just a little flashlight. It's pretty cool.
My pop's got like a 12,000 lumen one or something like that. It's like
Mercy.
2 or 3 inch diameter, the bulb, and he's actually started a fire pit fire with it.
Oh yeah, it's only as hot as the sun, and half the lumens.
Dude, he did it once. He just waved it across his hand, and it literally gave him like a sunburn across his hand.
Well, I'll believe it.
I want to get 2 of those and retrofit them as headlights.
Cool.
Definitely be able to see.
Why?
So you can see China through the ground.
No, he's doing it so he can just piss people off.
Oh yeah, don't you know that's what Rockford's here for? I put on this earth to piss people off.
And
Not at all.
I have to ask why.
If you didn't listen, because I said, and then I would be able to see.
I don't listen. I listen perfectly well.
You didn't, because you were talking.
Here we go again. Turn the wheel, damn it.
Again, I'm going to have to ask why.
Oh, I already said it. You should have been listening.
No, you did not say why. Why do you need headlights that bright? Why?
I already told you.
No.
So he can see.
If you're that fucking blind, you shouldn't be driving.
Well, maybe he just wants to see the stars while you're driving. If the light's that bright, you can see the freaking surface of the stars.
I want nighttime to become daylight.
He wants to be able to drive around and catch forests on fire all day long.
Well, it's one of the reasons why I don't drive at night.
You guys have been on the other side, right? Where
No, I ain't never been dead.
you're coming on and the guy's got the headlights that are so bright, you're like, God damn it, dude.
Yep.
You guys have never been there? Is
yeah.
it just me?
Yep. I say I want those headlights on my car.
Yeah, you're the kind of person that's going to have the headlights on your car.
Yeah. You know, my truck, I get into spots in the city where I can't even tell my lights are on. Oh, who's our next contestant? Welcome, Mike.
Hey, is this good timing?
Absolutely.
Oh, great
What's up, man?
timing. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing. How you doing? So
Same old,
I've had a
same
shit day. I've had a shit day. Should we talk about my
Uh-oh.
shit day?
What
Let's
happened
talk
to your
about
shit
your
day?
shit day because I'm tired of my shit day.
So speaking of being blind, I went to get my new glasses today. Actually, it was the second pair. I got the first pair the other day, but went to get a second pair of glasses today. And in the meantime, managed to get a fucking flat tire, which ordinarily is just a, fuck, I got a flat tire. But in this particular case, turned out to be a flat tire that nobody could get off of the truck. So I spent my entire day from 3:30 until 10:30 sitting in a parking lot trying to get a tire fixed.
Why they couldn't get it off?
Huh?
Why they couldn't get it off?
The lug nuts would not come off, man.
Those
My
are some goddamn good lug nuts.
man, they were on there so damn tight. I was standing on it with two other men with a 6-foot freaking pry bar on it, jumping on it, and it would not come off.
Damn.
Should have had somebody else over there banging with a mallet trying to jar it.
Dude,
Yeah.
we tried that too. We hit it with a mallet. We hit
Soak
it
it in
with a mallet.
WD-40.
You gotta
We
be
tried.
careful at that. At that point, you could break the stud, and then you're really fucked.
Yeah, we're aware of that. I did manage to screw up my ankle pretty good, rather than the truck. But yeah, the big F-150 with huge freaking lug nuts on it. But yeah, I finally got it off with some P blaster and a 350-pound guy that just basically fell on it until it came loose.
The one thing you should always have in your car is WD-40.
Well, WD-40 and P blaster, man, like WD-40 is like P blaster light. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if WD-40 would have worked.
The
But-
best oil replacer /
Diesel.
is Croyle.
Yeah, that would work too.
Croyle is the best.
Yeah. Anyway,
Diesel.
PB
work.
Blaster is number 2 in my book.
Tell you what,
That's
you can
great.
take a crescent wrench that is
WD-40
completely
is
frozen,
crap.
soak it in diesel overnight, and it'll work like new.
oh yeah. Well, diesel oil will eat everything off of it in the process too, so it's nice and
Yeah,
shiny.
nice and shiny.
But I didn't have any of that either. So anyway,
So
it
you were
was just
driving an F-250 and you didn't have no diesel?
F-150. It was gas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's got the
Well,
white.
gas would have worked too.
Mike and I
Maybe.
actually drive the same truck, a white F-150.
Yeah. Yeah. Big old chunker. The 2002 freaking.
Mine's a 2001.
Actually, you have brake oil's pretty good too for that.
I don't know. I didn't have any of
light
it.
oil. Well,
And
you
the
got brake
closest-
oil. Your brake
The
fluid.
closest thing was freaking Wawa, and if you know what a Wawa is, it's a convenience store, but it's a convenience store that's all about food. So the only thing they have car related is like a can of STP and a.
Yeah, but you know, you're driving a truck that has a brake booster that has brake fluid in.
They got the one little bitty.
Oh
can
yeah, I guess that's true
of
too.
cycle oil.
Well, listen, Chubbs, where the fuck were you while I was stuck on the side of the road? You could have been helpful.
I had a job interview that didn't work out too good.
Oh, it didn't work out, brother?
We're gonna see.
All right. Well, I hope it does. I know
Yeah.
I know that's a good one.
I hope
Oh.
you did it too.
Just letting you all guys know. Get ready for another round.
Of
Okay.
What?
Lockdowns.
You're warming up for round
oh, I know.
two.
Yeah, it's coming.
I
It's
think this
coming.
one's going to be worse.
You think, I don't know that the increase has not been high enough that they're really all freaking out yet. But
Well, they're
people
freaking
don't
out. What was it? Canada freaked out over one case.
Oh yeah. Well, I
I
mean,
mean,
you know,
it's not taking a number to do it anymore. It's, oh my God, we have cases.
yeah. I think if the number of vaccinations would go up, we would not have such a serious lockdown. I'm sure we're going to end up with everybody a mask requirement, which we
They
should
can
have
give
fucking
me
done.
that vaccination when I'm laying cold on a goddamn steel slate.
Yeah.
Especially
I don't
since the Delta, supposedly the vaccination doesn't cover the Delta variant. You can still get
Yeah,
sick.
no, I heard that. But hopefully they can define another vax off of that. The only vaccination I won't take is the Johnson and Johnson. It's done some weird shit. The other ones have been okay, but they're the Pfizer's fine, but the Johnson and Johnson I ain't touching.
I think they're both fine, to be honest.
None of
I
the,
think
well,
that- I
neither
think
of them
they're
are
both
based on the
bullshit.
actual virus. I was reading up on it. A vaccination shot, like the flu vaccine, has a little bit of the flu in it.
Yeah, it's that virus. The
COVID
they did
vaccine does not have any COVID in it.
no, that's not true. Some of the Pfizer does.
Really?
But anyway, they were developed differently, and the Johnson and Johnson is a chemical replacement versus a biological replacement somehow, and I don't trust it. It's not.
don't
That's
trust
just not
any of
good with me. But the Pfizer, I'm fine with. Pfizer, I'm fine.
I don't know. I'll wait a couple years to see what it does to you guys.
Couple
Yeah.
years. Meanwhile, how many people are gonna fucking die?
See, yeah, that's the problem. Like, you have to weigh that balance. Is there side effects later down the road? Maybe, but the other side of it
now,
is,
like cerebral palsy and all kind of other shit.
I mean, heaven
How
forbid
many-
if one of the
how
side
many
effects is like
diseases-
leprosy,
How
your arm
many
falls off.
Leprosy is not a virus. God damn. You're comparing apples to oranges.
Oh, good God.
Seriously, you really are. How many
Anyway.
viruses have we eliminated through vaccination?
None.
I knew you were gonna.
None?
They're all still there.
Stupid.
They're all still there.
Yeah, they still
Terry.
exist, but they
Okay,
are not.
Terry.
They are not.
They still
name the
exist
viruses that
because
we have
people won't
eliminated.
Get vaccinated.
Oh yeah. Okay, name the viruses that we have eliminated, because I don't know of any.
Yeah, we have.
God.
But that's slicing
Polio.
real thin garlic right there,
Polio.
man.
Polio's
still out
still
there.
around. People still get
Yes.
polio.
Yep, still around. I don't think the point is
Why?
got rid of
Why
in the
is
sense that it
polio
doesn't
still
exist.
around? Why?
Because you cannot kill a virus.
Really, dude? Oh my god, dude. Mike, help me out, will you? A little bit?
Yeah, listen, and people believe what they believe. I'm not going to fight that, but in all honesty, we're not getting rid of this particular. I mean, not destroying Roundhouse, not eliminating, but getting the potential for getting it way down until everybody's vaccinated. It's just not going to happen. And you're right, Roundhouse. Maybe you're not the one who's going to die, but your mom or your dad or your uncle or whoever it is that's sitting around in their
Well, they
70s.
already did, so I don't have to worry about nothing.
Well, they got the shot, so that's on them.
Yeah, I like I said, I don't trust the Johnson & Johnson. I am going to get the Pfizer. I feel like not being a potential carrier for a virus, even if it's not the worst virus we've ever seen, but it's still killing people. Not to be the carrier of that seems like a reasonable idea to me.
It's a man-made virus, so they should be able to make a
Very
cure for it.
Well, it's okay. So it's not
Right
really a
on those
man-made
chubs.
virus. It is a man-cultured virus, but
Yeah,
it's
so
not a
they should be able
man-made.
to culture a cure for it.
Yeah, and they have. I mean, the vaccines definitely do that. They definitely will stop you from getting it. There's a whole new wave of people going into hospitals, but so far, not a single one of them has been someone who's vaccinated. So, that sounds
No. Five of the Democrats. 5 of the Democrats on the plane that left Texas have coronavirus, and they've all had shots.
Probably, but not hospitalized coronavirus. Like, you could still get it, but it's way, way, way less dangerous than it is without it.
When they make a vaccine that completely cures you of the virus and makes sure you never get it again the rest of your life, that's when I'll go get it.
Well, there's no
With
such
zero
thing.
side effects.
Even the polio vaccine, can conceivably
Give you polio.
have side effects.
Yeah.
Smallpox, you can get it again, but years later. I mean,
Oh,
all
I
vaccines
forgot
have
about
that.
smallpox, man. I forgot about smallpox.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's not get vaccinated against smallpox.
Well, and there are portions of the country that are doing that, and there have been smallpox outbreaks. Like,
The difference between the smallpox vaccination is that went through a full rigorous testing.
Yeah, but it went through a full rigorous testing in the 1950s and 60s. It wasn't a fucking, like, you're not talking about something that is up to scientific standards of today.
Mike, more like the 1800s.
Well, no, I think the polio vaccine, or I'm sorry, the smallpox vaccine that we are certain of, I think was actually, developed by a Pfizer or one of those guys, was in the 50s and 60s. But prior to that, yeah, you're absolutely right. There were ways of potentially curing smallpox, but like we wouldn't call those science today, probably. But the thing is that you're talking about a vaccine that was, Roundhouse, that was put through testing in a time when we didn't have the science that we have with us now.
True.
And we have really, really powerful science today. We can do that kind of testing. And
and we can do that kind of testing pretty goddamn quickly.
We can. And they went through 10,000 test cases of it for a couple of months to see if anybody got whacked, and like one person out of everybody got some neurological disorder or something from
that
get your ass up here.
probably
Come on, man.
would have had it anyways without the vaccine.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I listen, my trust on vaccines is not like I don't jump up
My
and down
trust
and
in
go,
the
God, I
vaccine is
really want to stick
non-existent.
some shit in me,
Wow, get this. The smallpox vaccine is infectious.
Yeah, I'm sure that's true. Most of them are like their intention is to have the body create a natural immunity to it, which is what that whole herd immunity thing was.
You're not gonna fucking convince this guy of anything.
But I don't really try to convince anybody of anything. It's just a matter of getting the information that I'm aware of out there, and you can go research it yourself or figure it out for yourself or disagree with it. Whatever.
That's actually the coolest thing I've heard for a while. That's cool, Mike. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point trying to teach people who don't want to learn something, but if they do want to learn something and they hear something and they go dig around about it, they're welcome to. Or I'm an idiot and I learned something the wrong way. Who knows? For me to say I don't have holes in my knowledge about God knows anything is ridiculous. There's shit I know, there's shit I don't know. The stuff I do know, I've researched hard enough that I can say to myself, I feel like I know this. The things I don't know are things I don't know.
Danny's saying he hasn't washed his hands during the whole pandemic.
Yeah,
the first vaccine. The first vaccine was from 1958 till 1977.
For what?
For smallpox. Yeah.
Otherwise, before that, they treated it with cowpox.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Cowpox.
Because they're very similar.
They are very similar. And cowpox, all they did is got you infected with cowpox, which is not as bad as smallpox, and then hoped your body would take over.
Leave it to the British doctor, Edward Jenner.
It was actually brilliant. I mean, when you think about it, that was a brilliant thing to survive.
Especially for the time, 1796.
Right? I mean, that's ridiculous. That somebody had that kind of.
That guy was a freaking Albert Einstein of his day.
Exactly. Like, I mean, in the 1700s, we still didn't really understand germs. We're still running around.
They didn't know dick about germs back then.
Yeah.
Well,
I knew.
Yeah, well,
they knew enough.
I mean, obviously.
Back in the 1700s, people were still praying to God to save them.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying it was
still do that now.
There was also
the British doctor.
There was also drinking beer instead of water because the water got them sick and the beer didn't.
Wait. That's fucked up. That didn't make them all wrong. Just because
they had to know something about it because I mean they used cowpox to like cure it. Well, not cure it, but
well, to be fair, I read an article on that just a few months back, and the guy that came up with smallpox being able to stop you from, or I'm sorry, cowpox being able to stop you from getting smallpox didn't really understand the concept of the germ. He just knew, or she actually, I think, wasn't it a female or was it a guy? No.
Edward Jenner.
I'm sorry, it wasn't, but she couldn't put the information out there because nobody would have believed her, so her husband did it instead. It was part of the article. Anyway.
That happened more than once, by the way. Throughout history.
Anyhow, didn't really understand the concept of germs. They just knew that if you got smallpox or got cowpox, then you wouldn't get smallpox. And so they weren't really doing, it wasn't a scientific sort of, there is a small particle called a germ that is infecting these people.
It was the 1700s for
it was
out.
kind
they
of
didn't know what a virus was.
Right. But they were like, this works, and so that's what they did, and they used that all the way up until the mid to late
1958.
Yeah. And anyway, I just thought that was really interesting. It was one of there are these things that like catch my attention, and that was one of them. I thought that was really freaking cool. So I was reading
I
up.
actually, yeah, you're 100% correct. That's actually very cool.
I just like that stuff. But the fact that because there's a lot of medicines out there that we slowly are coming around. Like, I mean, let's talk about marijuana for one. I mean, it has been used as a medicine since caveman days, probably.
Yeah.
And passed along until suddenly some politicians decided.
I was with you until you said that.
It's 100% accurate.
We don't know.
Yeah, we do.
What don't we know?
Well, hold on a minute. First of all, Roundhouse doesn't know crap about the cowpox and or smallpox vaccine or any of the other vaccines, but all of a sudden he's an expert on marijuana?
Sure, you can be an expert on one thing and not on 10 other things.
Okay.
Fuck.
All right.
If I counted the number of things I don't know, it would way outnumber the things that I do.
All right.
Yeah.
I want Terry to build a nuclear accelerator.
Out your ass, but okay.
I want Terry to build a nuclear accelerator.
He gets it. We got him.
Dude.
But anyway, we do know, Terry, that marijuana has been used as a medication since before there was a written history.
Absolutely.
And we do know that it does have a ton of health benefits.
I
so
100%
the question
agree.
So the question is, why did we get all pissy and decide to call it illegal just because it made a couple of people happy? I don't get it.
Because it somehow got put into a class 1 division 1 drug.
How was that?
happened, I don't know.
DuPont.
Who?
It wasn't DuPont.
DuPont.
It wasn't DuPont.
It was Nixon.
DuPont lobbied.
Everybody wants to blame one
made
single
illegal.
person, and I assure you, it wasn't one single person.
At least according to every single history about pot.
I'm interested. I'm not fighting you. I'm actually questioning.
What was DuPont came out with this new invention called nylon rope, and people didn't want to switch to the nylon rope. They still were buying the hemp rope. So DuPont lobbied to have
even
marijuana illegal. Shush, marijuana illegal, so people would buy the nylon rope because hemp rope would be not on the market anymore.
Dude, nobody in their right mind that actually uses rope in their job use a hemp rope. Nobody.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
What the fuck are you gonna do with a hemp rope, man? If
you think they had nylon rope on sail ships? You think they had nylon rope on sail ships?
They actually had better rope than hemp rope.
Yeah, hemp rope.
I'm a goddamn fucking electrician that pulls freaking really heavy shit through small spaces.
I've actually done that, Terry. It fucking sucks. I'm with you.
We do not use hemp.
No shit, because
would have in 1700.
You would be you would be back then because there would be no nylon rope. It's not even invented yet. There is no nylon rope.
Dude, you do know there's other fibers besides hemp, right?
Okay, well, back when they was developing nylon rope is when they did this.
We don't do nylon.
Well, not
Yeah,
now.
back in
but
the
back
day,
then
they used to just put bare wire in the wall. They didn't even put it in pipes.
Oh my god!
So that means we should still be doing that now? No, things change as
Do you
time
think our
progresses.
only option was nylon and hemp? That was our only two options?
No, it wasn't because nylon wasn't even around.
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say.
Hemp rope was around. People would buy hemp rope.
No, they
Only
didn't.
Terry-
because
Only
hemp
Terry
sucked.
can take an argument that had nothing to do with nylon or hemp. The whole point of the argument was how marijuana became illegal, and somehow it comes down to an argument of what year you could get nylon rope versus hemp rope. What the living fuck, dude? That's not where. No, listen.
That's
The
what
argument
Roundhouse-
was back
that's
4
where
steps
Roundhouse
ago.
was going, Mike.
No, the argument was 4
You
steps
were
ago.
going
That
there.
argument has come down to nowhere. The argument was that DuPont produced nylon rope and decided at that point to lobby to make marijuana and hemp illegal so that they
So
could
it's
produce
all
the nylon
DuPont-
rope and sell it more
It's
expensive.
all DuPont's fault. Now, don't
Maybe.
get me wrong. First of all, DuPont has a lot of fucked up issues.
Yeah.
But is the marijuana issue the thing that's going to be the downfall of DuPont? Fuck no.
Did we say
Well,
it was
I
going to
don't-
be the downfall of DuPont?
Again, hold on, stop. See, the argument just went square again. I don't know how the argument went from the line we were following.
Because
To
he
all of a
brought it
sudden-
up. You
No,
brought
listen.
it up.
Hold on, but wait.
Terry
Terry, What I
Terry
did
has
not
one
bring up,
leg shorter than the other and is going on an angle.
About to derail this boat wreck.
right? What I did not bring up is that marijuana or the illegality of marijuana was going to be a thing that brings DuPont down. At no
Yeah.
point did brings DuPont down come into the conversation. That was
Until
all
you
you.
put it up.
We were going one way, and now all of a sudden the argument is going to be how is marijuana going to put DuPont out of business? Only that conversation didn't exist until you just like threw it up there into the stratosphere and made us all go, what the fuck? So follow the line of the argument, Terry. If you do that, we won't fight ever again, I promise. Just follow the fucking line of the argument and don't take it somewhere else so we all have to go, wait, how did we get derailed off of where 30 minutes from now we might still be talking about whether or not DuPont factory is made of cheese or not, because you'll have changed it so many goddamn times we don't know where the original argument was.
It was crackers, by the way.
Cheese and crackers.
I'm gonna just sit here like a 4-year-old child.
No,
Hey, what do you
please,
call
please.
a cheese cracker
But-
without a
but
cracker?
Stay online, man. Stay on
hold
the
on,
path.
hold on. Listen, what do you call a cheese cracker without a cracker? Crack-a-lack.
That wasn't even funny.
That actually hurt. Oh, Jesus.
I like Fish Tropic. There you go. He said, Terry, go to your corner.
No,
here.
Terry, you know what? Don't go to your corner. Come out fighting, but stay on track. Don't
Yeah.
fucking step the argument off in another goddamn direction so we all don't know where you're going with it and somehow
He
get
walks-
sucked into it. Somehow
walks
get
into
sucked
the-
into it.
Well, no, Terry walks into the ring with his gloves on and then picks up a bat and tries to hit the guy like a baseball.
I don't even know. I don't think it's even that. I think he's a rope on the floor that he has somebody else pulling. Like, and
Yeah.
you pull your own goddamn rope. Like, fucking, he takes the argument
Hey,
a different
you
direction,
guys
and
bring
you
up, you guys
Patty
bring
got-
up the
hey,
conversations. I
Hey,
just
hey,
finished.
here's Patty's argument.
focus. Yep. Yeah. It's so fucking hard, man. Like, and we do this all the time. Vinny does it too. Vinny will take an argument off.
We need fucking Vinny up here. What the fuck, Vinny?
But Vinny comes
I
back
already
to
said
where
he
he
needs some
started.
chicken to come up.
He's not chicken at all. Vinny would come up here and blow fucking
Well,
rocks at all of
I
us if we wanted him to.
What, he
like
did?
I said, with the information I have, that's the only conclusion I can come to. We've said to come up, and he's not coming up. He must be chicken.
No, Vinny's not chicken at all.
You know, the other thing is Vinny's so not chicken that you calling him a chicken is going to make him just go walk, and I don't know, rub his nipples and go home.
He was scratching the floor and pecking at you.
Vinny, Vinny's
He's going to get into the Jesse Ventura voice.
Roundhouse, you and I have had our issues. Mike, you and I have had our issues, but
True story.
in retrospect, long term, we're all just we're all just fish keepers that occasionally just talk about other shit.
Well, which is all
And
perfectly
if
reasonable.
if you talk about
Oh,
other
man.
shit, you stand to be ostracized, or you stand to be.
Ostriches can run really fast.
Oh God!
No, they fucking can't. Look how big and ugly they are.
I heard, man, they can fly pretty fast too, though.
I was watching people ride ostriches on YouTube the other day, just out of the fucking blue. I'm watching these idiots climb on the back of an ostrich and get kicked all over the place and hang on for dear life while the thing hauls ass. It is hilarious. Take a minute.
Okay, here's a question that I need every one of y'all to answer. Listen
Let's
closely.
hear it.
What color is the letter 7 smell like?
Your asshole?
What color is 11-7 smell like? Orange.
Clear.
I'm saying Chubbs' asshole. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, actually, no. I'm going to change my name, my answer to Corningware.
To Corningware. No, the answer is orange because they both smell and are a color at the same time.
Hmm.
But what does that have to do with 7?
It smells and is a
7? Isn't that the shit that like gives people
Work
cancer?
your way through it. Come on.
Come on, Derek.
color.
Come on,
Does
work your way through
what
it.
color does the letter 7 smell like? Is the question, and the answer is orange.
Okay, what does the letter 7 look like? Because I know a number 7, but not a letter 7.
Yeah, I know.
I'm fairly
We
certain
got
it
all that.
still
We
looks
got
like
all
your
that, Chubbs.
butthole.
We heard all
Mike's
that.
new name is Boris Johnson.
Hey, Lord. Well,
We
I think
had a
we're
thing
all
like that.
enough for tonight. We're going to call that.
All right, Chubbs.
Have
Have a
fun.
good down the bayou derailing on the boat that's on rails and shit. Appreciate y'all coming on.
Yeah, man. As usual, pleasure.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Have a good one, y'all.
Mike,
All
right,
it was nice talking with you again.
You too, Terry.
Y'all have a good one.
You too, Roundhouse. You, Chubbs.
I'll see y'all next Monday night.
Love you guys. See y'all later.
Peace out.